Hello everyone, this is Ritesh from Dancing with Data क्योंकि data ही data है. So today, what I have for you today, so you can see this is my YouTube analytics page. So I thought that if we will forecast with the real data, that will make more sense. That will be more exciting, right? So you can see that right now you can see for the month of May 2020, I have 7,162 views over there. So we'll try to forecast that how many views I'll be getting the subsequent months. So it will be interesting to see because what I want is I want to predict with the forecasting, and after that I should see that which model Tableau has picked to get those numbers, and after that whether I can make decision or I can redefine the models over there, right? So these are the three main aspects over there. But before we move forward, it's important for you to understand the important components over there, right? One is level, second is trend, and third is the seasonal component, right? So if I just talk about the trend and the seasonal component, uh, so you can see if you know the trend line option that we have, right? So first let us talk about the trend, show all trend line, right? So you can see this trend line, which is giving me a good R square and P value over there. So trend is going up, more videos being posted, more subscriber. So it makes sense that the trend is going up. So that's the trend that we are talking about. The other thing is the seasonal component over there. That is a little more interesting. So you can see around the month of May, generally I get you know a spike towards the month of May, and towards the end of say year, right, December, it will go down, right? It will go down. So I investigated this, and also a couple of years back I have put a blog uh, that is using Tableau to improve my YouTube channel. So as you can see over there, if you just ignore those arrows over there, March, April, May, more vacancies. A lot of people going for certifications. They have to put their year-end goals and all. So they are coming and watching the videos over there, right? So that, and after that, I said that it will go down during the month of November and December. No prizes to to guess that. Uh, November is the beginning of the holiday season for most families. There are shopping lists to complete, travel arrangement to make, and parties to plan. So that's obvious. So if I just go back to my Tableau dashboard, and if I can just undo, so you got the point, right? Trend and seasonal. It's important to understand both the things. So we know trend and we know seasonal. The level is level four. This the start point over there, right? This, and from there, and that is increasing as well. Okay, nice, impressive. Now if I can just undo and go back and try to see the model over there, and maybe I have to first go and forecast before seeing the model, and maybe I don't want the trend line now, right? I just wanted to understand the difference. Now I'll do the forecasting, and boom, here you can notice that the width of the band will increase as you'll move towards the right hand side, right? So this is the prediction interval, you can say. And as I said, that we have got something over there, and let us try to check this. Like for the estimation is for the month of March 2021, 6695. Let us try to see March 2021. Okay, 6398, and what we have over there, 6695, right? Now you would say only for 1 month. Let us check for the month of Feb also. That is 6338, 6256, and 6338. Not bad at all. But we need to check it, right? We are not going to check it like this. So you can right click and you can go to forecast and you can see the describe forecast. Now here you can see the contribution is 60% trend and for around 40% season. Quality is okay, and you will see the model also over there. It's additive, additive, and additive, right? And this is a good factor to see. When you are trying to compare the different models, you'll come and see the maze value, and you'll pick the model which is having the lowest maze value. It should have been additive, right? That's fine. Now, if I just go to the forecast and see that we have the forecast option, then you can see in the forecast option, you have the option to select exactly 1 year. If you want to go up to 1 year, that you have this thing. If you do automatic, it takes next 12 months. Until means till till that year, right? So this is November and December. So we'll go with exactly. Also, it makes sense to ignore the last 1 month because it's most probably you are not extracting data on the last day of the month. So it will try to create errors, right, in your prediction. So that's why we'll try to ignore the last month, right, if you're not sure. So that makes sense. But here, if you see in the forecast model, you have trend additive, season additive. So Tableau has chosen additive and additive. You have multiplicative also over there. Now, what are these additive and multiplicative, right? So let us try to understand this thing. Additive. So seasonality. So with respect to seasonality, if you try to understand, seasonality is a common characteristic of time series. It can appear in two forms, additive and multiplicative. In the former case, the amplitude of the seasonal variation is independent of the level. I said level, right? So you are going from one level to the other level, but the distance between, if you see the distance between the top point and the lowest point for each year, right, that is more or less constant over there. It's not like that if you are moving from one level to the other level, that is also increasing, that is constant. But on the right hand side, you can see that is being increased, right? This is diverging like this. But in the first case, it's like parallel, right? So if your data set is showing you that sort of character or behavior, you go with additive. So let's go with let us see my particular data set. And if you see, more or less, it looks like additive. It's moving up. It's moving from one level to the another level. But it's not like that. It is the level is trying to make changes in the variation, seasonal variation. That is not happening. So it makes sense to have additive, and Tableau has internally selected that as additive, and that's good. But what if I try to change that? Right? What if I try to change that? Suppose I say that, okay, seasonal variation. I make it multiplicative. You still have the prediction over there. And let us try to describe this prediction. And if I describe this forecast, the quality is poor, trend is 100%. And if I go to the summary or say model, as I say maze, it should be less than one. Less than, it's almost one. If it is like leaning towards one, then it's not good, right? Earlier I had 0.77, which was much better than 0.99. It should be away from one, right? Away in the sense it should be lower than one. Okay, so it's not a good model as it suggests over there, but it says that all forecasts were computed using exponential smoothing. You can say one of the downside of Tableau that it follows only one model, that is exponential smoothing, and that too exponential smoothing will act on only one variable. It's univariate, right? Only one variable, only one measure. So that is the another downside. So that's why you always have the option to integrate Tableau with anyhow with the Tableau. Now you're doing a lot of things since it has integrated with Salesforce, so you are doing many things over there, right? You have Einstein analytics and all. So we are not will talk about this that in some other videos, but that's the way, right? Alpha is for level, starting point. Beta is for trend, and gamma is for season. These are the coefficients over there. And let us make it a better forecasting model by choosing season as additive only. Okay. And you can see the prediction intervals over there, like 95% and 90% over there. So you will see when I make it 90%, the size of the band is also getting reduced. If I'm making it 90%, it is increasing. So this is your confidence level. I'm You have 90% confidence in this model that it covers you are predicting your actual values in the future, and like this. So it's like this, that if I have my, so why it is increasing, the band is increasing with when I'm increasing the confidence level over there, that it's like that I have my bat, and if I want to be more confident, I'll try to increase the width of the bat, so that the bowler cannot bowl me out, right? So I'm increasing the size of my bat. So if I am then I'm more confident that I'll not get out, right there. And for example, if you are a football fan, or a soccer fan, then if the size of the goal post is bigger, the length of the goal post is bigger, or even the breadth, if you talk about the width as well, you'll be more confident, right? So that's what the funda is over there. So that's why. And also you can see anyways, the width of this model, as you are moving far from this point, this width will also increase, because exponential smoothing is based on, and or it gives weightage on the previous points. The closer you are to the actual data over there, the length of this band will be lesser, right? The far you are from this point, the length of this band will be more, right? So that's the another thing to notice. So I can see that this model is quite good for my YouTube views, and I can see the predicted values are quite close to the actual values over there. So what about you guys? What do you think about the forecasting option over there? And I hope with this real example, it has given you some insight about how Tableau works with respect to forecast. This is Ritesh signing off from Dancing with Data, क्योंकि डेटा ही दाता है, क्या तुमको सब कुछ आता है?